hear the word omnibus, that means they're getting ready to spend, it used to be billions, now it's trillions.
No, it's trillions.
On stuff that you'll never be able to trace where the money went. We fund the entire government, and nobody knows where the money went. There's no reports, there's no votes, there's no anything. Mike Johnson, I'm looking at your fraudulent ass right now when I say that. The second is when the government uses the word investment. When they say investment, in the U.S., in any government entity, they're talking about robbing you and spending the money somewhere else. The third thing is what's evident with this TikTok thing. Whenever the Congress wants to rush something, be very afraid. Because when the Congress is designed to slow things down. We need as few laws and regulations as possible. If they rush something through the Congress, which is what's happened, who heard of this 2 weeks ago? Nobody. It was on nobody's radar.
No. But then, all of a sudden, Brian Kilmeade is the foremost authority on how TikTok works and who runs it and whatnot. And he's going to argue with Rand Paul, who I'm sure was on the briefings that Kilmeade never even heard of.
Exactly. And in our fairness, Rand Paul is fully funded by people that run TikTok. Make no mistake. Rand Paul is not this squeaky clean guy you think he is. But he has a point.
That's not my point.
I know, he has a point though. And so do you, Ward. And it's two different things, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Mm-hmm. That's why I think he probably said that, it's run by all these different people, and unfortunately, he might well be funded by those people.
I mean, he can be funded by him. You can't be a senator without being funded.
That's true. You can't.
But we'll keep it real.
Yeah,
we'll have our feelings. Yeah, we're not going to worship Rand Paul or anything like that.
Oh, hell no.
But this bill's a Trojan horse.
It is. Big time. Big time Trojan horse.
And like I said, it's the only reason that that's in existence is they're going to go after the companies that are going to support Trump. And they're going to use that to deplatform him. And it's, Trump, take the whole bloodbath thing, for example. How quick the media jumped on that. And Trump,
I think it embarrassed him.
Says that he was well, the thing is, if we didn't have TikTok, if we didn't have Twitter where it is now, where as soon as they said, oh no, this is garbage, they were posting the video live of them saying, no, he's calling for a bloodbath, and here's the entire video. It's probably in context. And in fact, Elon Musk posted it. Here it is in context.
So did she had somebody that one of her gun guys, he posted that same video too. And it's like, no, it's not what the media, those media people are saying that it is. So that in a whole different context.
Well, that's what the media does. They take the video and they'll edit it.
They'll chop it up.
The Rodney King beating. Yeah, the Rodney King beating. They did all that. That was all pre-edited so that it elicited the response that they wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah, they wanted people to get pissed off, and that's what they got.
Didn't they do the same thing with George Floyd? I really think they did.
Oh, absolutely it was. Floyd died from a fentanyl overdose.
And you gotta
that guy sitting on his neck.
And you gotta understand something about George Floyd, and this was something to our listeners on WRMI in China. The NFSC, the new federal state of China, who works with us all the time, has a whistleblower network and shows that the Chinese Communist Party funded that racial bullshit
Oh my God.
with George Floyd.
Whoa.
totally funded it.
Oh my gosh.
Totally. They have,
Wow.
a matter of fact, on Wednesday I'm going to play a tape of Miles Glow explaining how the Chinese Communist Party is trying to use brown and black people and yellow people to destroy white people. That is the key to taking down America in the Chinese Communist Party's eyes. Go to nfscofficial.com, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Marlene.
But no, just to say, I hadn't heard that, but I'm going, whoa. I mean, but I can see them doing it though.
They were behind. They funded the Hamas attack into Israel. They're thinking the big game, and we're up here worrying about what happened last week. They're worrying about what happened 700 years ago. They're not playing.
I can see that.
And they're paying off our politicians and not just Democrats.
No, they're paying off both sides because I think they're blackmailing them.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's one point that I could make tonight, is do not confuse the Chinese people, the Lao Baixing, the deplorables in China, which there are millions and millions of. Do not confuse them with the Chinese Communist Party. When you see Chinese characters on Getter, those are the good guys. Make sure
I found that out.
you gotta understand that. You gotta understand that.
And everything that I saw in a few of them.
Our government.
There is a translation, just so people know, there is a translation button so you can find out some of what they're saying.
Our show, the Wayne, not this show yet, but the Wayne Dupree show is translated and broadcast to China, and we have a lot of viewers.
That's awesome.
Behind VPNs. In other words, they can't even count them because they're all hiding behind VPNs. You know, because of their repressive government. I just wanted to throw that out there. There's millions and millions of Chinese people that have a different culture, but they're just like we are. They're freedom-loving people.
I found that out too, actually, when I was still working. I remember meeting some of the graduate students that came over here, and they would talk to me and they would say, well, I can't say this in Beijing or I'm in trouble. You know, they were just, graduate college students, going over here to get knowledge.
I've been coming to Pittsburgh my whole life.
They were coming to Oregon for a long time too. I don't see it here, but back there, it's nice. I mean, there's every Asian ethnicity you can think of. Chinese, Japanese, Korean, whatever they are, they're all over.
Mm-hmm.
They are. And I guess in closing, I've been wanting to say this. It's kind of dumb, but I'm glad you guys started that history today, and I happen to love that song that Ward uses for the intro.
Do you know there's a new one of that? New song? A new version?
He got a new single out. I heard it, and it's really good.
Have you heard that word? The new one? They added some stuff.
Oh, they did? Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I think they're checking it
I
out.
think that was, it wasn't Billy Joel that did it. It was,
It sounded pretty
might
close.
like,
They're having a single out, though. Something about Turning on the Light or whatever it was.
yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, bad, yeah. I mean, I've always
It's
liked
typical Billy Joel.
I know.
Yeah.
I always liked him. I still do. I liked him when I was a kid, and I still do.
Yeah, me too. All right, Marlene, we appreciate it. Thanks for calling.
No problem.
All right, Marlene from Florida. Well, we got to get some more people calling in, man. You guys got to buck up a little bit in the chat room. I guess it's kind of complicated word. I don't know what's going on, but it's, maybe we'll have to try to...
Well, if it wasn't for the fact that you got me plugged in, I wouldn't have any idea how to get connected. So.
I know, it's like, they can't make it easy. Oh, by the way, Zoom is compromised by the CCP. Roy Glow told me that the other day. I'm like, oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Now that I've moved everything over there. But we'll figure it out. We always do.
Yep. Until they start, the Chinese start shutting us down because we're broadcasting into China.
That'll be next. The Chinese shows. All right, Ward. It's about time to get out of here. How can people get in touch with you, sir?
Final thoughts is, number one, if you guys get a chance, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down. You don't like what we're doing on the Rumblecast or whatever it's called.
Rumblecast, nice.
You guys, the chat room, you guys all rock as always. Had a great time tonight. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Wardy22. I follow everybody back. But you got Chinese character in your name. I don't know what you're trying to say to me.
There you go. Not much better than you ever know. I'm an HB radio guy. On Twitter, you can catch me on the Wayne Dupree Show Monday to Thursday at noon on just about every platform that's known to man. And we're back here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And
Slow down. Taking down.
thanks for coming. We appreciate it.
China.
The pleasure for an hour. God bless.
All mankind. Honored to be working with all of you guys. Let's crank this.
Broadcasted, baby. Craig Hill Radio.
Okay. I don't know what the hell that was about, but I was busy in the shack getting coax ready over here. And yeah, just getting everything all ready. You know, I was just taping this idiot on the radio. So I don't even know who that guy is. This is the frequency 5.950. Yeah. That guy there, I don't know what his deal is. Crazy. Sounds like he's a racist or something. I don't know. Anyway, 7-3, guys. Later.